Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Am I live? Yes, I am. Okay. Hey, guys, what's up? I was not on here yesterday. I apologize. I'm trying to make time to do this stuff, and oh, it gets hard to keep up with. It does. I got a lot to do every day. Give me a second. I don't like the way that table looks. Just one second. Okay. Oh. Oh, now I can't get it. Ouch. Oh, get my high chair. I got the table with the real tall chairs, and it's hard to get up and down and in and out. Like a little kid in a high chair. All right, y'all. I'm going to do the collective, and then I'm going to take some questions. I apologize. I wasn't here yesterday. It just gets hard to keep. I'm not off on Fridays anymore. I used to be off on Fridays, and that was so nice. And that didn't last long. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. S. Lila. Hey, girl. What's up? Listen, Lila. Every time I review your lives, I was telling Thelma this. I think that, you're one of those people I might have to do privately, huh? Not everything's for everybody, okay? All right, let me go ahead and get this collective out the way. Let's go, collective. You starting off with the Ten of Swords in the recent past, so there we go. Okay. Hmm. She works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. What's up, RJ? Ishita? Ishita Tumor. Yeah, she works hard for the money. What's this Queen of Pentacles doing out here? I saw that with the hard work, Ten of Wands. She worked hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. She worked hard for the money. You better treat her right. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Somebody out here wants some respect. I know what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. All right, let's go. Let's go with the collective. Let's go. Open my eyes, yeah, it was only just a dream. Somebody here could be having dreams. So I traveled back down that road. When she come back, no one knows. I realized, yeah, it was only just a dream. I see her face at every turn, trying to get my usher on, but I can't let it burn right. Anyways, anywho. Oh, Lord. I can't tell if I'm reading for a woman or a man. I really can't. Usually we start off with a woman's spread or a man's spread, but this is kind of gender neutral. At any rate, what I'm seeing here for the collective, in the recent past, I see you walking away from some stuff, despite it being hard. It's hard to walk away. And taking on all this burden as a female. And if this is a female, this is very hard for you to take on this energy of a man, a masculine energy. You know, you have to understand your own limits. And all this on your plate, just trying to do all of it by yourself, all of it, trying to control everything, trying to keep everything under control. I'm trying to keep everything under control. And I no doubt you're strong, no doubt. You could be a Leo, absolutely. You don't have to be. But I see it, and you look like you're a laid-back person, but I really wouldn't want no trouble with you at all. Definitely a warrior out here, and you guys, you're striped up for sure. I mean, striped up in the fact that you have a lot to show financially for the amount of work and effort that you have put in. You've got a hell of a lot to show for it. A hell of a lot. That was the word of the day a few weeks ago. HELLUVA. Hell of a lot to show for it. However, comma, in the current energy with this Emperor energy and the right thing to do, standing up for one's beliefs, standing up for oneself. You know, you've got control over this. You know right from wrong. Despite it breaking your heart, if you're a female, despite it breaking your heart, despite your attraction for this person, despite that, you know, it's heartbreaking for sure, but despite it, you know, third party, I know right from wrong. You know right from wrong here. It could break your heart, but it's just three's a crowd here. Despite the attraction, you know, you're going to have to stand in your masculine energy with your big boy panties on. Close out a cycle here in the future. I just see a cycle closing out, huh? And looking for options. And it just feels like, you know, you've been doing this alone forever as it is. You're just going to continue to push forward. And I do see good news, especially as far as travel plans go in the future, looking for options for travel, that sort of thing. I see that going well for you, receiving a lot of good news. Yeah, now, if you are I'm going to put a caveat to this. If you're a gentleman, okay, I have a female in the recent past, and no doubt she's very strong-willed. Okay, very strong-willed. She has a lot of strengths about her. Definitely financially set. But this has been hard. And in the current energy, confronting you, heartbroken. Confronting you about a third party, confronting you about a third party. And she's watching how you react to, she's watching your body language. All I can say is, in the future, it's going to change. It's closing. I mean, it doesn't really feel like a tower. I don't even have the tower here. This just is like, you know, same day, same old, same old. It's the same old, same old. I'm busy. What's up? Oh, let me guess. You heartbroken? Okay. It's same day. Same routine. I see you pushing forward and doing so good, optimistic about it. Optimistic. All right, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Have a good one. I mean, and I'm not trying to hurt this female feelings, but it's like, I'm sorry to hear that. Have a good one. Sorry to hear that. Have a good one. You know, but I gotta, if you're a gentleman dealing with a female with a third party situation, there is two dudes. Listen, do you want to share this female for the rest of your life? It's gross, okay? And I just see you looking at your other options and dealing with other people. As a gentleman, it's like, all right, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, have a good one. The tower. I'm telling you, I didn't have the tower, but I knew it. I was like, I mean, listen, in the recent past, the tower reverse, the thing of it is trying to hold this tower up. This is the inevitable. It's like we're trying to prevent the inevitable. from happening. It's gonna happen regardless. Oh, fuck boy. Okay. Yeah. Somebody here is going to escape this. They're looking for a way of escape. And no doubt someone's actions created this tower. Oh, Lord. Look at all these reversals. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. Let's see. We started with the Ten of Swords. We're going to go back to square one. We started with the Ten of Swords, and I put it back, and I was like, well, that's a bad way to start. Well, there it is again in the recent past. How about that? Yeah, man. Okay. Hey, listen. Whew, Lord. Couldn't piss on fire. Or wouldn't. What is that Eminem song? What does he say? How's Eminem say it? I wouldn't piss on something fire to put you out. Well, how does Eminem say it?
I don't know.
I wouldn't, he says something like, I wouldn't piss on fire to put you out. But that doesn't even make sense. But you get what I'm trying to say. Who cares? In the recent past, look, this is too far gone. Not only that, the level of grudges, the level of bad mouthing and shit. I mean, what are we doing? This tower reverse. How many times has this thing collapsed in the recent past? I don't know who I'm reading for, but there's a good many of you. How many times has this thing failed beyond belief? Embarrassment. There is so much humiliation. This is humiliating. I mean, this thing has collapsed. It's collapsed a long time ago. Somebody here need to wake up. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I'm trying to tell you, tower reverse. This person's actions, maybe they were naive, maybe they were a fool, but they just keep doing it. And this Ten of Swords, this bad mouthing, these grudges are so severe. This amount of betrayal is so severe that it's humiliating and embarrassing. That's pathetic. To the point where you have to say, okay, I tap out. You know what? You got that. You win. Seriously, Six of Swords. You got that. I don't let you have that. Because why would you want to go back and forth with somebody? This is embarrassing getting yourself associated with this. Don't you care about your reputation? Listen, stand up for what's right here in the current energy. Stand up for your beliefs. And you want to have to stand 10 toes down on this. You got so many tens in this reading. You know right from wrong. And playing around with this fool is stupid and embarrassing yourself. Ma'am or sir. Oh my God. It's awful. Don't you got something else to do? I mean, on God. Stand up for yourself. Put some boundaries up. Have some standards and stand on it. This is just disrespectful and humiliating to oneself. To get yourself, to put your hands in this dirtiness. Furthermore, whoever I'm talking to, you have enough on your plate as it is. You do not have time to entertain this foolery. Now, if it makes you feel better, be happy for this person. Be glad. Because this Knight of Wands reverse, it's so immature and very immature, very sexualized, that in the future I see you not holding a candle for this person, disassociating yourself with this person, not attracted to this person, nor their behavior. It's embarrassed. There's so much embarrassment through this thing. And red flags, that you're going to be glad in the future. This fuckboy energy, fuck girl energy is unattractive. It's unbecoming. You do not want a new, fresh beginning with this person. There's nothing fresh about them. Somebody's been passed around. That you could be glad. I'm happy. You know what? Whatever they're up to, I am happy for them. Be glad and rejoice that you getting out of something. This should have been wrapped up long ago, but I would not fool around with this person, not at all. There's nothing attractive. Furthermore, their behavior is aging them in dog years.
Can you change my appointment to a full highlight? Because when we said she'll pay for the full highlight.
Yes. They are closed on Mondays, but I will text her.
Today's Sunday.
I can text her. I don't want to bother her on a Sunday, but I will text her tomorrow in the afternoon and ask her if she minds logging in and updating it, okay? Hey, just in time, what's up?
It's on Thursday, right? On the 14th?
I have no idea. Whatever time I gave you. All right, don't distract me. I haven't given this channel any time this week at all. It's my first time being on this week. But send me a text message, hon, to remind me so I can put in a reminder because I'll forget to call. We do need to post this furniture up, okay? Pictures tonight, all right? And I want you to go through your closet as well. And we're gonna bag up trash bags full of stuff we're not using. Haven't worn it in a year, you're never gonna wear it. Yes, baby, of course. Of course.
I do have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna give it away to Goodwill or what. Yeah, no reconciling this. I'm trying to tell you. No, nay. Empress on the bottom of the deck. No, nay. Somebody here is scary. They scary, they skits, and they have mental health hygiene issues. They need to really work on that part. They need to work on their mental health hygiene issues because they've got a wealth of them here. They need to get that under control, okay? Under control. That in itself, if you know, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but there is some mental health hygiene issues that we need to confront and get under control. Because whatever this is, this poverty mindset needs to change. And I feel like it has changed in the recent past where somebody has started focusing on themselves as a single energy. Mind on my money. It's very single-minded energy here. Not taking no shorts, not taking no losses. There's a zero desire in the current energy to reconcile. A zero desire to live in a party lifestyle. No. You don't got time. Whoever you are, you don't have time to party. You don't got time to reconcile. You've got way too much to tend to. That's where your focus is, and I'm happy to say that because it pays off in the future. Whoever I'm talking to, this pays off big. I see more blessings of favor as far as your money. Yes, but still single. You know, still single, but very happy, very emotionally content, very focused on your financial success here, and not taking nothing personally, especially on a financial, no. It's your lane and you own it and you hog it, right? It's my lane, I own it and I hog it. You're very possessive about it. People could call you rude. They could call you disrespectful. They could say that you're acting too masculine. Who gives a shit? Because in the future, I just see more money. That SNL bit, right, with the Wayans boy. More money. I keep your focus. People go say that you rude, that you heartless, that you cruel. No. You don't got time to hang out with these people. I don't got time to reconcile with lowlifes. No, nay. And I see that putting it to bed. I put this poverty mindset to bed. No, nay. No. I don't know if you just woke up like, damn, I just woke up. Somebody here is having an awakening, right? No, I need to focus on me, period. Focus. If nothing else is going right in your life, focus on your money. Focus on what you can control. You know what I'm saying? Focus on what you can control. You can control your money. You can't control other people, but you could definitely control that money. That money, when you elevate yourself, it'll put you in bigger circles. It'll put you in smaller circles with people that are more aligned with your values and traditions, where you're going, values and goals. Okay. All right, let's do some questions. Somebody here donated. Thank you for the donation. I don't know who donated, but thank you so much for it. Well, they donated money. $5 message retracted though. All right, let's roll. RJ, happy Sunday to you. Ishita Kumar, will I be getting a job in Accenture? I have my interview within a few days. What could happen ahead? Really, okay, Ishita, can I just give you some tips just between me and you, not spiritually, but just one human being to another human being, okay? Look up this company and get familiar with their missions, their core beliefs, and their value statement. If you really want to impress them, do one of those, what do they call it? A pestle, P-E-S-T-L-E. Do a pestle when the company, if it's a big company, you'll know their strengths, their weaknesses, and their biggest competitors. You really want to impress these people. Look up 20 interview questions that this place is going to ask you, and then highlight your responses, okay? All right, Ishita, let's go. Will I be getting a job in Accenture? I have my interview in a couple days related to her career. How you feel about it? Right, the tower. You want to blow these people mind. You want to shock them. What is this? So the tower tried to flip for you. I put it back. I don't like all these reversals. My deck's in the upright. You've got all these damn reversals. And I am saying damn, D-A-M-N, damn. Wow. Ishita, I don't like this, man. I don't like this for you. Nah, I mean, I don't know. Let me get them all out here, but I don't like it. This is all about money, though. All this is money, 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 money. This is a money reading for sure. Money, 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 more money. Right, I saw that. There's that tower again. Man, that sucks. Look at this shit. I mean, I know it to be true in families and all. Oh my God. Oh, it's just, this is, I mean, I'm shaking my head, but, you know, listen, in the recent past, there's a codependent energy with you in the recent past, you know. It's like you're definitely of age, right? But there's a codependency here due to you juggling money. And I see that you're trying to probably save money or hold on to your whatever it is that you have, possessions that you have, and that's hard to maintain because there's a codependency here with money. Now, there's this big opportunity for money in the recent past. Big opportunity for money. But your intuition here is speaking to you about something. All I can say is, in the current energy, this isn't hard for you. It would be hard for maybe someone else who's a little bit older than you, okay? But it's not hard for you because you're still a young person. This isn't hard for you, not hard at all. And I see this offer being given to you in the current energy. You're getting an offer for sure. I see you building upon this offer in the future. The challenge, here's the deal. The challenge of your success, because you just, in the future, you look set. You look happy. Got a lot to show for the money that you're making. You've invested it well. You've planted on good soil. And the possibilities are endless for you in the future as far as your money. But there's the challenge of your success in the future. And that's why I'm shaking my head about this. They want you to do good, but not better than them. And that's a damn shame. Because the same people, you know, that are celebrating with you, the shock of your success, no doubt these are people that you love, no doubt. But you have to understand that it's hard to be happy for you because they didn't think that you would blow up that big in the future. And this is most likely parents. Most likely parents. And I've seen this thing play out before in other family dynamics. I have. The challenge of your success, and you just look so happy. But there's this feeling of loss around it. It's like, yeah, your family loves you, but they just didn't know that you would blow up this big. And yeah, they're going to celebrate with you, but understand there is a tinge of hurt here. I don't know if that's because they finally have to let you go, the birdie's going to fly the coop or what, but, or if it's somebody that's going to remind you, like, don't get too comfortable because all this could just go away. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember my father saying that to me once. He was right too. Okay, he was right too. You know, there is a reminder here about the bottom will always be there. So I'm not trying to instill fear in your heart. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this may not be hard for you in the current energy because you're a young person, but I would encourage you to get some higher education, especially if this place is offering it, which it appears they are. They're offering higher education. Continue to grow upon that, Ishita. Because I feel like in the future, somebody's reminding you that yes, you have a lot to show for yourself. Yes, you are doing good now. But in an instant, the bottom will always be there. If this company was to fold on you, let you go, that's why I'm saying I would definitely invest yourself in some higher education, especially if this company, at their expense, if they're going to help pay for it. However, to answer your question, yes, I do see an offer. I do. I think it's going to blow your mind. I think that you're going to make, wherever this is, you're going to make a lot of friends at this establishment. There's a lot of like-minded people that have this, that share the same values that you have, the same core beliefs. I think you're going to make a wealth of friends there. You may even meet a romantic interest there. However, there's a reminder here that the bottom will always be there. I would definitely continue to invest in your own personal growth, especially at the expense of this company if they're going to help you do that. Okay? The bottom will always be there. So don't get it's like a reminder don't let your head get too big. Don't get too inflated here, okay, in the future. And I've seen a lot of people do that. Well, I've been at the same company for 10, 15, 20 years, and guess what? Boom, one day they get walked out. Ask me how I know. But I do see good news for you, for sure. Whoever donated money, thank you. All right. Hello, everybody. Can you please say hi back? Hello, hi, see you. Nice to meet you. Hello. Miss Parker, will my relationship with my son get any better? Will it get better? Hey, Miss Parker. How many times you heard that, Miss Parker? Is that your real name, Miss Parker? Hey, Miss Parker. Off of Friday. Remember that movie? With Smokey? Okay. Will my relationship with my son get better? Let's go. Chocolate night. Lord. Oh, Miss Parker, what are we doing, Miss Parker? Oh, Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker, what the heck am I looking at here? Oh, Lord. Oh, your son. What's going on with your son, hon? What is going on with your son? Trying to get some partying under control? What is this, jail? Or just getting caught up in some mess? Yeah, getting caught up in some mess in the recent past. Getting caught up in some mess. You ever looked at somebody's friends and said, I don't trust that person right there? When they walked in my house, I had to sage it afterwards. Right. I had to burn sage after they left. Please don't bring nobody here at my house. I got to burn sage after they leave. That's how I see it. Anyway, yeah, listen, in the recent past, as far as the son situation goes, I see something here about partying, friends, getting that shit under control, getting caught up in some foolery and some mess, like all kids do, most of them anyway. And I see brand new, fresh beginnings, and this person just living it up. I don't know if they're a fire sign, but it could have something to do with them reconciling with someone, and you feel like that whoever they're with is controlling them in some degree. Yeah. If this person recently reconciled, not recently, but in the past, they reconciled with somebody. I see something here about trying to get something under control. Maybe you feel like somebody's controlling this person. I don't feel like it's in a negative aspect. Meaning this person, your son, still has their own free will, despite your feelings. I see you worried sick about this person. Worried sick about their friend group and trying to do your best to teach them right from wrong, I guess. But worried sick about what they're doing, running and gunning, because this person just feels like they got the world by the balls, and it's like, man, this just seems like it's a never-ending story. You're also telling me it's the same, like you've seen it before. Like you didn't just fall off the turnip truck. I've seen this behavior before. I was your age at one time. In the current energy, listen, like I just told somebody else, not all readings are for everybody. And that's why I don't like putting everybody's business out there, because listen, as far as your boy's concerned, whatever his profession is, he's fucking himself. It's a trap. There's a trap energy here. And he feels like he's getting away with it, whatever his profession is. Hella grudges. There's a lot you don't know. There's a lot you don't know. There's a lot this person don't talk about, a lot you don't know. There's a need to protect this person, but I feel like in the future you just hit the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, I think this person's denying whatever they're denying. Whatever they're doing for work, there's a denial, a disbelief about it. And there is this, there's grudges around this line of work, whatever it is, and a need for heavy protection, cameras, artillery. Okay. Now, in the current energy, I see this person getting away with it. I do. I see this person getting away with it. Hallelujah. Amen. But I can tell you this. Don't take your eye off this person. Don't take your eye off of them. This person needs protection. Because in the future, this death card with the Ten of Pentacles, everything changes. It just kind of feels like this person is manifesting something where they just blow up overnight. There's a lot of money here, a lot of money that needs to be protected. Not in a spiritual sense. I'm talking about physically. We need to physically protect our assets with cameras and artillery. I mean, come on, don't be naive to the world here. Because whatever this is, whatever this person's doing, working on, there's a lot of grudges. And I'm telling you, this person got a wealth of snakes around them. Don't be naive to this shit. Don't turn a blind eye on these people. You just made my jaw crack. There's a whole bunch of protection that we need here. Don't be naive. Don't be stupid about these people that this person's hanging around. And I think there's a lot of worry here. I think there's a young person here that feels like they're invincible. And I do see them getting away with it right now. I do. I'm getting away with shit. But I'm telling you, in the future, all this could change in the blink of an eye. And I do see a wealth of money here. A wealth of money in the future. But please, one parent to another, you need to help protect this person. Now, you could have some grudges. You feel like this person's getting away with some shit. Will it ever change? Will it ever change? Well, this person here, especially around this money, this Ace of Pentacles challenge, there's a lot of money here on the line. And this person's naive and foolish, honey. Naive and foolish. Foolish. Playing with big figures like this. Playing with big money, naive, dumb, stupid. Full reverse, stupid, taking very dangerous risks. Now, you better get this person grounded, 8 of Cups reverse, because this person, they mind, I'm trying to tell you. 8 of Cups reverse, they better go back to the drawing board. I don't know where they think they're going. They feel like in the recent past they have control. I got control, man. I got control of it. I'm good. Right. I'm stable. The full reverse. These are babies out here playing grown up, playing house with their stability. And they're very focused on their stability as well. It's like, I know I'm young and everything, but I'm good. She good. Everybody good. And they just feel like they know right from wrong, and they know what to do in the future. The Tower, this person, man. Eight of Cups reverse. They're going to have to go back and really review some of their life decisions, their choices that they've made. Because there's a lot of focus on a couple right now, a lot of judgment. A lot of people got something to say about their current wealth and stability. It just seems like they got a lot of it. They got a lot of eyes on them. This could be somebody that likes to flash their money, take pictures, take pictures of themselves holding big wads of cash and shit. Look at my new car, standing in front of it and shit. I'm telling you, in the future, the Tower, this, It's a lot of money for somebody to, it's like, the money just burning a hole in their pocket. They got to just floss it. And it's very naive to do the full reverse, very stupid. I have this, when it comes in social media, listen, I got this channel, I do this on, this is it. I don't have it. I don't floss anything. No. And they're babies. This is a baby. Page of Pentacles. Here's Mama. Go ahead, Mama. Page of Pentacles challenges. Here's this boy. Young man. Good looking young man too. But the challenge here of this money just burning a hole in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of money here. It's just, Mom, Queen of Cups. Mom, I know you love this boy, but he's full of piss and vinegar. You got a live one, honey. I have to love him despite of it, but this person got their mind on their money right now. Looks like they got their mind on money and girls, like most people. And there's a lot of grudges here. 10 of Swords. A lot of grudges here. And this person may have a grudge with you, Queen of Swords, for sure. Because you're telling them the truth. This person could say, you telling them the truth about these friend group and shit. There's a betrayal in the recent past. Overkill. Betrayal. And this is like, I mentioned this earlier. You ever see somebody, friends, walk through the door? You can tell which one of them is the problem. There's an answered prayer here. In the future, listen, there's a celebration, an answered prayer. This Ace of Pentacles, this is a big opportunity for wealth, but we have to get some control over this money. Queen of Swords, you can see some things happening a mile away. Queen of Swords, it's time to be practical and logical about this friend group and this money. Yeah, because this person's pissing it away. In the recent past, the Chariot reverse. This is pissing your money away and bullshit ass cars and rims and doing what young people do. You know what I'm saying? Doing what young people do. Full of shit. Pissing it away on shit that, pissing it away on stuff that doesn't accumulate any value. We all did it, you know. But this person here is hiding a lot of secrets. There's grudges here, and especially when it comes to money. This person feel like they spinning their wheels in the past, and there's a lot of secrets here in the recent past, huh? Okay? A lot of secrets in the recent past. I'm gonna let it go. Getting any better with your son? I just feel I don't see it getting any. I don't see it getting any worse. I don't see it getting any better. I just feel like you see this shit for what it is. You know, you're disappointed. That's the truth. The truth of it is there's disappointment here. Listen, this is hard. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Somebody here looking a gift horse in the mouth. You're trying to give them something. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Ace of Swords. Hello. I'm trying. Do you see what I see? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is the truth. Sorry to disappoint you, spirit guide out here. Hell yeah. Talking about somebody here living in La La Land. They better go back to the drawing board and look at their options one more again for stability. Okay? Okay. Time to go back. The truth is, this person still has a wealth of options available to them now. If they get out now. See, they're getting away with the shit now. Let's do some simple addition here. Ace of Swords, 6 of Swords. If we add the 1 plus the 6, that's the 7. Meaning they're getting away with whatever they're doing right now. They're getting away with it, despite I'm disappointed. There's a spirit message here talking about let's look at our options now, right now, on how we can invest in our financial future now. Because I'm telling you, the Tower will come in the future. I don't know anybody that retires well off of scheming. They don't. There's a spirit guide message here trying to show this person the truth. No doubt I'm disappointed. But please don't look a gift horse in the mouth when I'm trying to tell you what the hell is going on. See it for what it is and get out now. Get, you know, 6 of Swords, cut your losses and get out now with whatever you have. There's a way to build, reinvest in your financial future, and there's a wealth of options for this person. All right, chocolate night. Hello. Well, I meet someone new. What do you mean, romantically? Or, you know, a hobo on the street. Shit, it's not hard to meet somebody new. And there's hobos on the street panhandling for change all the time. Street walkers, skin walkers. All right. Chocolate night 2. Will I meet someone new? Chocolate night. Did you mean to rhyme? Chocolate night 2. Will I meet someone new? Oh shit. Yo, what the hell's going on with you? Oh my goodness. I gotta sips tea. chocolate night too. Lord, help me, Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus in the crib, help me. Oh my God. Yo, I thought my deck was in reverse. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell y'all? What the hell? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to giggle through your reading, but what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? If they give me one more reversal, Lord, I might need some churches. Oh my God. Ooh. You're a liar. Something, something through the fire. Whatever Jelly Roll said. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. I told you no. I told you. What don't you understand? Why are you in denial? I told you no. I told you no. The fuck? I'm healed. Are you crazy? But they baiting you back into it with shit. This is somebody that's baiting you back in with conflict, strife, backbiting, disrespect. Yeah, they definitely jealous. Jealous, disrespect, they fight you. I fight you, Gina. Gina, I'm gonna fight you. I see you trying to walk away. So like, I'm fucking working. My mind's on my money. My money's on my mind. I'm sorry. Hello. Okay. Whatever you're doing right now, you got some people bothered, but whatever you're doing right now, you look like you're carefree, easy breezy cover girl. You carefree. You've made your mind up on it. You're good with it. I'm happy with it. I'm out here living my best life. Right. I don't know, sweetheart. You got a ways to go. Got a lot of haters around you. Especially this one lady. It's a story of a lovely lady who was busy something of her own. She had 4 kids. Na, 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 na. I don't know that song. The Brady Bunch. I don't know. Anyway. Anywho. So. Whew. Right. You feel sorry for this person. Are you a dude? I don't know. You don't have to be a guy, but it would help me. Chocolate Night. That sounds like a dude name. Baby, are you a guy? That would help me. Before I start talking too much mess here. Are you a guy? Thank God. Thank God. Because I'm really about to hurt this female feelings. I'm about to hurt her little girl feelings. Please please do not watch this in front of any woman right now. Okay. That's why I was laughing so hard, because I know guys. Well, I mean, I know men like this. You know. Well. In the recent past, what I'm saying is that there's a healing, and I can heal it with you, maybe. Shekinah, you know. I tried to heal it with this person, you know. I tried to. But your method of healing it was like, I'm trying to be good with this person. I'm just trying to be good with it. But then, I don't know if their expectations got the best of them. Yeah, because you were given to them. They took it like, here's the deal. They thought that you was trying to heal this, and you were given to them a little bit. You could have been calling them beautiful, you know. You were saying, hey, I think you're attractive, you good looking, you pretty. You know, hope you heal and all. But this person, there's an arrogant vibe about you. Very arrogant. At least to this person, okay? Because you don't want to reconcile with them. You've dumped them. You dumped them. I dumped you. I'm sorry if you think I'm an arrogant asshole, but I don't wish to reconcile this. I dumped you. I hope you heal. I wish you the best. Here's, if there's children involved, pages sometimes could be kids. Here's some money for the children. Go get your nails done. I don't know, but I wish you the best. And I mean it sincerely. But here we go. You've made your mind up. In the current energy, there's a very made up mind here. Living my best life. Right, I'm happy. I'm out here easy breezy in it. I'm good. I'm good. But, hold up. Wait a minute. It's a 22. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. This stink. Because this person is acting very confused. A particular female here. Because you've been given to her. You've been given to her. And she confused. She didn't see this coming. Crazy amount of denial. She is not over it. She is not healed. She's definitely out in la la land. She keeps reviewing the past. This is somebody that, you know, she got the past up for review. She's going to review the past with you. Pew, pew, pew. The Six of Swords reverse, she's going to bait you into conflict. She's a very disrespectful young lady. She fights you. She's going to fight you like a dude. I see you having no other choice. It's a challenge to walk away, but it's like, yo, out of my reputation, Ace of Pentacles, I'm trying to do better for myself here with my money. Hello, maybe you should go get some education. Learn a fucking trade, Gina. Five of Cups challenge. I am sorry, ma'am. I am so sorry. I'm going to say this politely as I can. Okay? But it's not a good look for a man to engage in a fist fight with a lady first and foremost. But there's some jealousy here, a hell of a lot of resentment. The threat of jail is here as well. I'm seeing you trying to avoid that. This is a disaster. There's somebody here that's saying that they never saw it coming, that you're a liar, you broke their heart. They got the past up for review. It's constantly on repeat. This person may need some mental hygiene help. For real. Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, that's the 8, honey. If you can add 6 plus deuce, okay? Deuces. Bye, Felicia. Now, to this person's credit, they're calling you arrogant. They're saying, yeah, I understand you dumped me, but I thought you wanted to heal it. Well, they're delusional. Now, there's a level of denial here. They're saying, I didn't see it coming. I never considered this. Oh, my God, it's all a lie. They're going to relive this heartbreak on repeat. It's kind of, you know. Now, as far as you meeting someone new, that's a challenge for you to do. Because you got this one particular female in your energy who, honey, she's going to fight to be. I'm going to fight her. I'm going to fight her. I'm going to fight her. You're trying to move on to bigger and better. But you're going to learn a lesson off of this one. Because she's going to make you, she at 5 of Cups. You going to feel her pain. I don't know who this girl is. I don't, but now, I don't know if this is you seeing something about one of your exes as well. Something here you never thought, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. This just looked like a girl that got some issues with you that's still living in the past, and the past is up for review. She's going to make it very difficult for you to move forward. The challenge of you moving forward, you're going to learn a lesson on this one. She's going to see to it. Shit. Goodness gracious. Pew, pew, pew. The past. I'm trying to tell you, 6 of Swords, or excuse me, 6 of Cups challenge. She want to live there. She's got, the past is up for review. And she go put, if you got kids with this person, where's the money for the kids? Where's the money for the babies? She holding them too. Is she gonna parade them around too? She gonna parade them around for the public? This is somebody, if you do this, if you parade your kids around on social media or what, everything's, oh Lord. She really wants it to work out with you, some lady. She does. She really wants this relationship with you. She's obsessed with you. This person, you see this person as having, I think I would be afraid of this person. I do sense some mental health issues there. Okay. Yeah, this person wants to reconcile so bad with you. The struggle's real. They want to heal it. They've made their mind up on it as well. They want to reconcile with you. It's so hard. They want to heal it. They've made their mind up. They find you simply irresistible. Mm. She's so fine. In your case, he's so fine. There's no telling where the money went. Okay. He's so fine. You fine. This girl here, obsessed, pressed, obsessed, shaking up. I don't know who sent that money, but thank you. I didn't see your name. You retracted your message. I can't see your name unless it was Thelma. Guess Thelma gonna invest in her own financial future there. I lost my other phone that I can read off of. I had it charged up to not very much, like 27%, and it just went out. Okay. I see a lot of y'all getting put on times out. Just in time. 56. Yeah, everything's going all right today. I'm by myself. I mean, the kids are here, but you know what I mean. Thank you. Helena, John's daughter. I can't pronounce it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Thank you. My question is, will I survive my grief? Honey, of course. Will I survive my grief and manage to pick up my work in the arts? Will I survive my grief? I mean, I don't know what you're trying to heal from, so I don't want to say of course. But will I survive? You know, I saw this J. Cole. It was from J. Cole. J. Cole bumped into this lady on the street, and she didn't even know who he was. And the truth of it is, if I bumped into half of these rappers, I wouldn't know who they are either. I'm not trying to be mean, but some of them are very wealthy and very well known. I wouldn't know who they are. She bumped into him because she didn't know who he was. She didn't. She's about my age. She don't know who in hell he is. And he says, I just hope you have a blessed day or something. And she's like, yeah, you know, you got to keep going. And she goes on to say how she lost her son a year ago, or 3 years ago. I lost my son 3 years ago. He was 19. He was a rapper, and his friend shot him. And then she also lost a daughter several years ago. The neighbor, you know, all murder her children, but two of them murdered. You know, she's got other children and grandchildren, and just a very positive lady. So it's like, I don't want to say, of course you will, because I've never had to experience that, but for whatever reason, you know, got to keep moving. You got to keep the body in motion, huh? Got to keep the body in motion, keep the mind occupied. If not, the mind will occupy itself. All right. Helena, will I survive my grief? Manage to pick up my work in the arts. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You really invested in yourself. You're investing in higher education. It looks like you're admitting that you didn't invent the wheel here, but you've definitely expanded upon it. Yeah, the future looks really bright for you. And I'm not trying to put you on either. The future looks bright, real bright. Out of darker days. Out of darker days for sure. Out of darker days. Again, this is very similar to the message I just gave to that gentleman. You know, listen, in the recent past, I see a give up energy. I don't know if somebody here got dumped or what, okay? but it's too hard. It's too heavy. I can't, it's too much baggage. It's too much on me. I gotta let it go. You got two hoes, you gotta let one go. Two Lambos, you gotta let one go. Let's just do it. Whatever Young Dolph said, I guess. I don't even know if he's the one that made up that song. But you know, y'all move that dough. Move that dough away, move that dough. I always say door, right? Dough, but they talking about D-O-P-E, but I always say door. In my mind, I say door. Anyway, it looks like it's time to give up in the recent past. We gave up. It's too hard. It's too much of a burden. Too much on me to carry. Love ya. Take care and all. But deuces. It's over. There's something here about being left out in the cold. Nobody's given to you. Maybe they just gave you love. That's got to change, you know. Romance without finance is a nuisance for sure, but something here has changed. I don't know if it changed in somebody's financial, you know, it's just too hard. I love you, but something here's got to change. It does. There's a poverty energy here of unemployment, struggling with money, and I'm seeing a new offer, Ace of Pentacles, in the recent past. This is an offer for something good, you know, to get us up out of this energy. We got to get up. You got to get up out of this. Something's got to change. We ain't eating out here. It takes money. If you're in the physical world, okay, let's take the spiritual side out of this. It takes money here. This is Monopoly. It takes money to, you know, you got to feed yourself every day. Same old, same old. Current energy is a feeling of same old, same old. Another day, another dollar. But there is seeking higher education here in the current energy. Yeah. What I don't like, though, is this argument here. There's an argument here. And I see you trying to turn your back on an argument. This argumentative energy. This could be Papa Don't Preach. I'm in trouble deep. I don't know. Madonna, but there's something here about turning our back on an argument. It just is what it is. There's a lot of stability in your current energy. What I don't like about it is the more that you focus on yourself and your craft and the traditions. It looks like you're focusing on traditions of maybe what the origins of your craft. Whatever this is, you're focusing forward. You're focusing on stability. You're focusing on stability. What grabs people's attention? What's getting their attention? What is it that people go and see to this day? Fight to go see. What are they obsessed over? The only thing I don't like about it is that you really blow up in the future as far as your financial wealth and stability. A lot of fresh ideas, a lot of brand new out the package, brand new out the wrapper energy with you. It just keeps going and going like the Energizer Bunny. But I want you to be mindful here that there's somebody from your past that is in the future. This person from the past also learns of your success, how well you're doing, how great life is for you. And man, this soul-sucking energy, of course they love you. What I don't like, though, is now you're getting all this attention. And if you don't give them the attention that they're after, they're going to bait you in with conflict. This is somebody that wants to ride your coattails. They want to go with you. You know, you're doing so well. In the future, you're doing so well. They want to go with you. This person going to try to ride your coattails, whoever this is. Could be many people, honestly. And there's a family energy here of tradition and an argument. And I don't know if this is family doing this to you. There's an expectation that you blow up big and make it big, and you take them with you. You know, it's now your time. It's now your turn to support them, or what? This could also be an ex. Because there's somebody here saying that they were with you when you were at your lowest point, especially when you didn't have no money. Basically, they shot with you while you were in the gym. And you just gonna dump me now that you made it big, basically, is their perception. But I'm trying to tell you, this person, in my opinion, they feel entitled to go with you. Wherever you going, they going. This could be traditional beliefs too. Like, I'm your parents, you're supposed to take care of your parents, or you're supposed to take care of the extended family or something. There's something here about traditional beliefs, and you know, they're excited for you because they're going with you. You know, there's a coattail energy on it, but as far as your success, yes, I see you overcoming the grief, overcoming the poverty, making it big, a lot of fresh new ideas that just keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. But I do feel that you are held back by some type of traditional belief or family that is going to want to ride your coattails up that ladder. They feel like they were with you shooting in the gym, you know. And if it's not family, then this is somebody else that you would give emotional support to, that you would still care about. Yeah, that's the damn shame of it. There you go. You got two hoes, you gotta let one go. Got two Lambos, you gotta let one go. Oh, Lord. Here's the deal. There's emotions here. Love. A mother's love, almost. Okay? There's depression here. Depression. Focusing on the negative. Out of control. Out of my territory. And I see that you're very confident, but this person is, you know, the opposite of you. They can definitely pull you out of character. This person will manipulate you. They're a good manipulator. They are. Here's the deal. Four of Pentacles reversed. You got to let it go. You know, you got to shed the old. However, whoever this is extremely manipulative. They're going to say and do whatever they got to say to heal this with you. They're going to bring up old wounds of yours as well. There's unrequited love here. This dumped energy, this unequally yoked energy, they're going to remind you of unpaid debts. They're going to remind you of bills that you left. There's a you owe me. You owe me. Yeah, you owe me. Very manipulative. Like, you don't love me. You're just going to dump me. You're just going to leave me here in all this debt. You're just going to let this person's extremely manipulative. Manipulating healing. Manipulating emotions. Telling you that you don't love them. If you would just dump all this debt on them, you were just going to leave them here with all these unpaid bills. This is somebody that's going to abuse your emotions. Sweet emotion. Okay, Aerosmith. But to answer your question, yeah, I see you coming out of it. Helena. Jenny. Jenny from the block. Jenny Carolyn. C-A-R-O. Carolyn. Jenny Carolyn. Does he still want me, or is he just playing a game? Does he love me? Does he love me not? He loves me? He loves me not? Jenny. Jenny from the block. Jenny Carolyn. Does he still want me, or is he just playing? No, the towers in the recent past is something definitely folded. Something fell. Foundation was ripped apart in the recent past. I mean, that thing blew up to smithereens. It's a foundational change. Nothing will ever be the same. It needed to blow too. It needed to blow up. It needed to. What's going on with Jenny? She want to know if this boy still love her. I'm going to assume. You said he, yeah. Boy still love her, or is he just playing games? That's way too many. Wait, you know the truth. Girl, bye. You know the truth. You know this motherfucker is full of shit. He's full of shit, man. we see it. I mean, come on, Jenny. Jenny. Ma'am. Ma'am, lady. With the Emperor out here, Leo. Strength card, Leo. Sun card out here, shit. Tower out here, Scorpio energy. It don't got to be any of those signs. Emperor's out here. Aries. Okay. Damn. Definitely playing games in the past, huh, man? Woo. Definitely playing games. Deceitful, dishonest, can't trust him as far as you can throw him. Even when that tower fell. Shit, Ace of Wands reverse, you can't pick his big ass up on the amount of lies that he's made. Definitely playing a lot of games in the past. Five of Swords challenge. It's hard to trust this person. Hard to get a new start off the ground with him, too. In the recent past, real hard to get that thing off the ground. You couldn't lift his big ass with the jaw of life. I mean, it's completely ruined, shattered in the recent past. No fresh beginning. Hard to get it off the ground. This person's extremely disrespectful, dishonest, can't trust them. A hater. Lies upon lies upon lies upon lies upon lies upon lies. So now, I'm trying to tell you shit. I done lost place where I am. Yeah, oh my God. The fuckboy on this is terrible. In the recent past, the fuckboy on this is awful. Very immature energy. But the thing of it is, their motives here. This person knows right from wrong. Hard to get this thing off the ground. I don't know if they're burning. Furthermore, there is a warning of sexual disease in the recent past. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Hard to get this thing off the ground. Jaws of Life couldn't get this thing off the ground. Nothing to rebuild. Even the bricks are just dust. As soon as you pick up a brick, it just crumbles. Just can't rebuild with the shit because there's just dust. Unless you're going to mix all new cement and try to reshape a brick. Yeah. And then, you know, this person has so dishonest, disrespectful, playing fucking games. And as the tower's falling, they take zero accountability for it. And this boy, he just think he's fine. He fine as shit. All the ladies want him. And he's very content with his behavior. Very content with himself. Proud of himself even. Ten of Swords. He feels like the more haters, he's like, well, you ain't on and popping if you ain't got these haters. But he's built all these haters. He has done a lot of damage to a lot of folks, not just you. Now, in the current energy, I don't know who this boy is, but he's hurt a lot of folks. He's ruined a lot of shit. Yeah, wouldn't get it off. He wouldn't get off. I don't know. Nothing. He can't get nothing off the ground with anybody because he lies to everybody. He's just playing the field. He's broken a lot of hearts. He's done a lot of damage with his lies. This is somebody that's lying to people absolutely on purpose. This is overkill. The amount of shit that he's done is overkill. Overkill. Created a lot of hardship and a lot of grudges. A lot of betrayal. A lot of betrayal. In the recent past, it's hard for me to feel sorry for this individual. It is. I mean, of course the tower is going to come. This is no fresh start. Nothing. Then the more that the lies and the games and the dishonest shit that this boy was getting away with, it's overkill, the amount of betrayal that's in this thing. Now, in the current energy, this person, the lies that they got away with, continuing to get away with, there's the truth. They're caught. Ray Charles could see this person's caught. Now, if you want to continue here, I'll give you some hope. If you want to continue to go with the flow with this, and you believe this guy is going to commit to you, and you can control him, and that he'll outgrow this, you can be happy in this person. The reason, do you hear the condescending, the condensation in my voice, the patronization in my voice, the sarcasm in my voice? I tell you what, if you're going to continue to let this person get away with this, even though, despite you knowing the truth, and you feel good about this is your divine counterpart as an emperor. He's a man, and he's got the control, and you're happy with this because he loves you. Mm-hmm. Yep. He loves you. And you can move on from this and create a new cycle out of it. You believe that he'll outgrow it and that this will end up in a commitment. You know, if you're good with it, honey, how did they say it? If you like it, I love it. You like it, I love it. Furthermore, let me back up for a second. Before I come down too hard on this fuck bag, who I don't care for. I don't have a lot of good things to say about him. I will say this. This amount of ruin and bullshit in the past is beyond me. Now, sorry, my favorite Karen voice. Whatever lies they told, whatever they got away with, this person they may come clean and just tell you the truth. That they want to be in a commitment and that they are willing to put on their big boy pants first and foremost. That they want to make you happy, that they truly love you, and it took you walking away for them to change. You know, because there's good fortune here. This person really does want commitment. They want to make you happy. There is something here where they're very much in love with you. That judgment is final. It's just real hard for me to believe it. And I think that's why you're asking me. It's so hard for me, like, because at first glance, when I look at this shit, like, if you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? With the Wheel of Fortune here, honey, we need to give this time. Because there's something here about, you know what, I'm real happy with the changes that I see. But this person, yeah, you walk away. And the fact that you're happy and you're good with it, this closed cycle, there's divine timing here, meaning it takes time. Okay, Rome's not built in a day. There's investment here. Hierophant, King of Pentacles, he didn't grow up and become a man overnight, so you cannot tell me that all this shit happened. He's gonna come back in 2 weeks and tell you he's a changed person. I'm gonna come clean with you and I'm gonna tell you the truth and that takes time. What has changed? What have you learned? How do you intend to make yourself this controlled, stable individual that's commitment ready? You get what I'm saying? What's changed? 9 of Cups. I'm listening, and I see it here. Look, I'm listening. I'll hang out. I'll listen. I'm listening. I'm going to hang out here with you. But there's discernment here, judgment. I see you giving this person a second chance. But again, Knight of Pentacles. Rome's not built in a day. It's not. Even if they come clean, 7 of Swords. Listen, this is what I did. This is what I was getting away with. Here's the truth. The truth is, Emperor, I really do want something with you. I can control myself. You make me the happiest person ever. I love you. Please don't go. Please don't close this cycle out. Well, divine timing. You're in love. But it's going to take some time. This person needs to prove why they're worthy of commitment, what has changed. I do see them wanting to make you happy. It's the kick in the ass this person really needs, but I would caution you about the timing on this. Because the shit that they got away with in the past, it's overkill. The Tower with the 10 of Swords and this dishonest, this deceit, and being proud of it, this humiliation. This is pathetic and it's humiliating. I would make them pay for it. I would make them confess to everything. I'd make them prove themselves, you know. And I get it. It's easier said for me to pass all this judgment here. You got judgment right here. Judgment. Tell me more. Go on. How much do you love me? And I see this person confess, oh, I love you so much. I love you. 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 I love you to the moon and back. Good. Keep going. What else is going to change? Keep going. I'm listening. What else is the plan? What is the plan for the future? This person better have a plan for the future. 22. This person better have a plan for the future for you. And it needs to be on paper. Because this is a contract agreement. Almost, damn. In my opinion. What's going to change? I'm listening. But it's going to take time. There's a lot of people. 2 weeks, they come back, they've lost 50 pounds, they've lost 20 pounds, right, 22, pew, right, hold back here, just pump the brakes here, hold on for a second. 4 of Pentacles, hold on. 2 of Swords, because I'm not seeing it, it's getting blurry, the crystal ball is getting blurry on me, right. You don't be blinded here. Don't be wearing love goggles. Ray Charles could see this person holding back. Yeah, lying, ain't no fresh start. Five of Swords, dishonest, ain't no fresh start. There's nothing here becoming about this energy either. Holding back from you, confusing you. King of Pentacles. Yeah. This person making all these promises and none of it's true. Deceitful, dishonest, disrespectful, got no plans of getting a fresh start. Telling you, promising you that they working on themselves or what they want to make this work. Right, we need to, listen, King of Pentacles, he better put up or shut up, because that's what men do. Put up or shut up. King of Pentacles, what is he investing? Let's see, because time will tell it. There's the fruit here. Either we're going to have the fruit of loss, or we're going to have the fruit of self-control. We're going to have the fruit of commitment, or this person can take, this person, they're going to watch you leave and they're going to take an L. But this person does need, they've got to get the kick in the ass of the loss of this. How bad this would be to lose you. They have to feel the depression of it. They have to, because the amount of dishonest, deceit, and fuckery, there's no fresh start. And this person wants to make it work, and they got all these plans of commitment, and they stable, and you know, look at everything I have, and I want to get married, I want to do this and that. They can control themselves. They rush it. They're chasing you too. Please don't go. Please, I love you. Don't do this to me. Then they need to prove it. They need to prove it. They can cry me a river like Justin Timberlake. They better prove it, and they don't. It does. They can't prove it overnight. It's impossible. That's my word of the day. Don't be fooled by the rocks that he got. I'm still, yeah. He's still something. He's still something, that's for sure. And Helena, I read for you one. Oh. I'm looking for, trying to go in order here. I know y'all waiting. I know you're waiting. Okay, Charles Sturgis. Will my kids start seeing me again soon? Charles, I don't like reading for kids, but I'm going to read that question for Charles, okay? He just wants to know about, will he start seeing his kids again soon? I don't like reading about children, but I'm going to read just for Charles. Charles is just not, and we're not going to read for the kids or about the kids. He has one question about seeing his kids soon. How old are these kids? Pages or children? Charles Sturgis. How old are these kids, huh? How old are they? Are you still with me, Charles? How old are they? Kids, lots of pages throughout this thing. You know, Charles, I don't know if you're still with me or not. This is okay, what is your name? Kushi? That's enough. Do not post it no more. Kushi, Taiga, stop. Do not post it again, or I will not read it. I am not blind. I am reading for someone else. Now, I'm asking Charles if he's still here. All right, Charles, if you come back on, listen, it looks like to me, it looks like when you were a younger person, you know, you were out here making decisions that young men do, usually following their loins. And at the time, you didn't have a lot of money. You didn't. And when we talk about these kids, there's a lot of argument and a lot of heartbreak there. A lot, honey. There's a lot. There's bad decision making here. Usually following one's loins, a young man following their loins, their lust. Not only able to give what they can, because I don't know if you're unemployed in the past, it's definitely struggling with money. You know, where you could just kind of say, I love you. And that turns into an argument and a big three of swords. A lot of talk about third parties, a lot of talk about heartbreak and arguing, and goodness, a lot of gossip here about somebody fucking around with losers, fucking around with losers, fucking around, I don't know, a lot of fucking around here with lust. Messing around with losers, kids talking about arguments, and whatever they're saying is heartbreaking. There is something here that's absolutely devastating in the current energy that we didn't know anything about. We didn't know nothing about it, but there's a lot of rumors about it, a lot of gossip about the foundational changes that are taking place, and a lot of people saying, I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know that things were that terrible over there. Because in the future, it's like, man, I'm not interested in this money. I'm just so worried. I'm worried. There's a father here extremely worried. Worried about the challenges that are going on within a relationship and the struggle there in the future. All I could tell you is, Charles, this is just not a reading that I could give you a definite yes or no. Because there's something here in the future. It's like, I'm not worried about the money. 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 There's a bigger fear here of a gentleman that needs to get his shit together when it comes to his soulmates, because you've got a hard road ahead of you in the future. You got a hard road ahead of you. And whatever this is, it's hard, it's scary, but King of Wands challenge, get your shit together, get it together now. Because these little soulmates here that you claim to love so much, this thing's getting harder in the future. It's getting harder, it's getting scarier. There's a disinterest here about, I don't care how much money it costs. I don't care. I don't care about the money. Because this would be your biggest fear. You need to definitely get prepared, because the shit's going to get deep in the future. You need to get your shit kicking boots on in the future when it comes to these kids, because this Ten of Wands, it's going to get harder. It's going to get harder before it gets easier. It's going to get worse before it gets better. There's fear and there's hardship here in the future, and what we need to not worry about is the money. Fuck the money. It's not going with you anyway when you leave. I hate to break your hearts, but unless you're King Tut, and even then, they got buried with all their stuff. You can see what happened to them. They took all their stuff with them underground, and now they're raising the dead. They've had tomb robberies and all kinds of stuff. At the end of the day, you don't get to take it with you. To hell with how much it cost. Don't be interested in the cost. Be more concerned about what's going to happen if you don't intervene. That's what I would be more concerned with. Hello, Kushi. Hello. Honey, please don't post that many times, okay? I got to go in order, and I'm way up at the top right now. You may be new here and you don't know the rules, but do not post it. I'm not just saying that to you. I'm telling all y'all. Do not post that many times. I got to go in order. Oh, Lord. All right, I don't know. Malik, honey, how old are you, Malika? I mean, and I don't mean to be rude, but got to be 18 to be here. Yeah, RJ, I know. I'm out, yeah. I'm gonna get an apartment soon. I live in a sober living, yeah. Okay. RJ, no weapon form. No weapon formed. What do I mean by that? Well, no weapon formed. So what you may consider, he's bullying me, man, and I'm afraid that he's going to provoke me and I'm going to get kicked out. Did you ever consider no weapon formed? Meaning that what appears to be a weapon now, you're going to see it aligns you for the greater good. You understand? Because sometimes if you get stuck in a place too long, God will give a provocation. It's like, well, I know RJ well enough to know that he's not going to put up with this shit too long. And this is the only way to get something moving here. It's the story of back in the day, I don't know if they still do this or not, but when they had to transport fish across the ocean, and this journey would take weeks across the ocean from one country to another to import these fish for consumption, to consume. We're talking thousands of fish in a net being imported. You got to keep the fish alive. If the fish die, then they're useless. Okay, so they would keep these fish alive. You have to sell them alive. What they would do is introduce a predator into the water. If you don't introduce a predator into the water for the fish, you know what the fish do? The fish stop swimming. They get lethargic, depressed, lethargic. It's too easy. They're just gonna sit. There's nowhere for them to go. You know, they're not gonna just swim around. Eventually you're gonna realize that this is the four walls I'm looking at. You're not gonna pace the room. You're just gonna stop. You might get up and go to the refrigerator, come back down and sit down in the same room. But unless they would introduce a predator to the water, then the people aren't gonna get up. The fish ain't gonna get up and move. How do I keep this person strong and up on their feet, up on their game? All right, RJ. I don't want to take those yet. The spirit guide on the bottom of the deck. Go ahead. Something here about a plan. Because here's the thing. Seven of Swords is a plan. Four of Cups. There's something here about you being too content with your surroundings. Four of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. You're too content in your current surroundings. So there's a bigger plan at play. You know, Seven of Swords. It's a sneaky little plan, don't get me wrong. But you just seem like you're unbothered. You're too comfortable. Not interested in nothing because the Ten of Pentacles is there. All your needs are being met. You understand? It's time to go, baby. It's time to go. Eight of Cups. It's time to go. That's the Judgment. There's something here that's closing out for you. It could have to do with a new job offer, but whatever this new job offer is, it's going to change everything. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. The truth of the matter is, in the recent past, wherever you have left, there's judgment here on a closed cycle, and there's a job offer here that is changing things. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. And I also, you know, I want to leave. That's the like I get it. This is over. Maybe you're saying, well, I get it. The cycle's closed. I get it. And you're saying, well, you know, Page of Pentacles. There's a job offer here that I need to change my current situation. That's the truth. And you're stuck. You're stuck like Chuck. Yep. You're stuck like Chuck. The truth is, Eight of Swords, I'm stuck. Leave. The horn's been blown. This is a closed cycle. Well, there's a job offer here that we need to change the situation. Tower, though. This thing's blown up. And the truth is, Seven of Pentacles, you got a lot invested there. I got a lot invested here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot to do about this work thing. Work is all through this thing. Work, a job offer to change my current situation. At any rate, there's something here about leaving, right? And there's a judgment call here. Using my discernment to close out one cycle. And then there's this small offer in the recent past that changes everything. Especially Tower. Like, this shit is rough. When it all, there's nothing to go back to. In the recent past, there's nothing to go back to. I need this small offer of help to change shit, because in the recent past, Tower, this is terrible. When it's bad, it's bad, huh? Where you ain't got no other choice. I've looked at all my other options. This is it, man. This is it. This is what I need. This is what I need. But the truth is, hon, you're very invested there. You've got a lot to show for the amount of growth that you have. I don't know if you're considered some type of leader of this establishment, because the truth is, Seven of Pentacles, you've been there a while. Hierophant, there's something here about leadership, about, I don't know if you're hosting, you're doing program things where you are a chair. You get what I'm saying? Like you're a chairperson, you're a shot caller, basically. A director. Because what I'm seeing here is I'm looking at possibilities maybe for higher education. I'm looking at possibilities here for higher education. I mean, yes, you've got something to build upon. I got something to build upon here. And I'm real worried about my financial stability. And I see you very single-minded. I'm very single-minded about money at this time. Money and rest. It's almost like a eat, sleep, repeat. Eat, sleep, repeat. Eat, sleep, repeat. You're doing well. The truth is, you're doing well in the current energy. You're doing well. People can see that you're doing well. You're doing well. I don't know if you're hosting chair meetings or what you're doing, but you're giving a lot of advice. People know you as the truth because you got something to show for it. I mean, this is somebody with a hardship story in the past. Leaving out of this, you ain't got no other choice. Cycle's closed. Here's this small offer of help, very small, that changes everything. Tower. And things are collapsing around you. All hell is breaking loose. What other options do you have? The truth here is that you've invested a lot into higher learning, a lot of higher education, where you can actually give a testimony. Now, in the future, there's this feeling of being trapped, kind of locked in where you are. Nine of Pentacles. But damn, I mean, it's comfortable there. You're a single energy. You know, you kind of relax. You heal. There's a healingness, a healing here, you know, a very repetitive energy. Focusing on my money. I know when to rest, and I know when to work. I know when to rest, I know when to work. I know when to rest, I know when to work. But there's the truth about it here. Somebody looks like they scheming on you, they plotting on you, trying to get you caught up in some shit. Don't sleep on this person, because they working. Don't sleep on them. This is a tattletale energy. Tattletale. Very preoccupied with the amount of shit that you've acquired. I'm trying to tell you, people get jealous over a little bit of the little envy, the most little bit of shit that you have. It's a lot to them. Very preoccupied with your wealth, where you're going, what you're doing. this healing work that you do, healing work. I'm very preoccupied with this healing work that you do and the money that you're making on it. The truth here is that you're some type of leader, chair leader, and you're able to give a testimony, no doubt. But they want you here, listen, look at your options here for higher education, especially when it comes to work. You're in a situation now that you're kind of stuck in. And you're very preoccupied with what, while we're healing, while we're in this healing energy, this stuck energy, you have an opportunity to improve upon yourself, make some serious money out of this. Your concentration right now needs to be on healing, resting, knowing when to rest, knowing when to work, knowing when to rest, knowing when to work. Now, if there's something here that we need, the truth about what's going on in your situation, maybe somebody will call you a tattletale, but you've got to keep it real with yourself and others about what's going on right now. While you're trapped in this energy, you need to expand on it and make the most out of your situation. Rest, work, and concentrate on higher education at this time. Concentrate on what you do have. Concentrate on higher education. Concentrate on all this. You've come from a lot worse, RJ, where you got the opportunity here. This tower gave out on you. You got the opportunity to go back to the drawing board on this. And the truth is, you're wounded, don't get me wrong, but you got fruit from your labor in the current energy. This Hierophant energy here, you've got a testimony. You can tell others. It's not over. Death card. Yeah, it's going to feel like it's over. Yeah, but it ain't. There's no easy answer to this, RJ. You are very much trapped in your current situation. It's comfortable there, though. It is. It's comfortable there. And while you're stuck in this situation, concentrate on your rest and concentrate on working on getting yourself out of this situation. Take advantage of whatever these higher education programs here are, because this program has put a lot of investment in you. You got a lot to show for it, a lot. Yeah, you're kind of stuck there, but it's helping you in the long run. This stuck energy, it helps you. You take advantage of these resources to work on yourself. Nine of Pentacles, you're going to come out bigger and better. Bigger and better. Take advantage of this healing. Take advantage of this routine and this schedule that you have right now. And if you need to go to higher authority, the truth, go to higher authority about what's going on. It's what you got to do. You can't sit here and ruminate about this shit and go to bed with it. And I see you trying to concentrate on yourself and work. I get it. But the truth of the matter, you may need to go to a higher up about what's going on with you. Okay? You have to. The truth is, you've written a lot of space in somebody's head. They feel like you making all this money. And to me, it's somebody who wants their spot. They're very focused on you because they want your spot. They want your spot as chair, whatever that is. I don't see nothing about the apartment. Nothing, not yet. I don't see anything about an apartment yet. I see you taking advantage of programs that are available to you at this time. Okay, Raymond Torres, I can't give timelines. I'm not good at timelines. Anything coming in for Raymond Torres for love? Yeah, oh, shit. Some bad memories from some girl from the past. Somebody here's offering you love from the past. This girl looks stable, but you got some bad memories with her. Does she still love you? You got some bad memories with her, though. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle to leave this person, whoever this chick is. It's a struggle to walk away from her, that's for sure. A struggle to close it out, because there's a second chance energy here. You're doing hokey pokey. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out on me. Do you leave? Do you stay? Do you give this person a second chance? Well, I don't know. Maybe, right? Maybe. There's a maybe. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I mean, I do. In the recent past, there's a very immature energy here. I don't know if you caught this person running around or they caught you running around, but their actions, someone's actions here, their lustful actions, was the result of why we couldn't reconcile this in the past. And Three of Swords. I think you got over it. I'm healed from it. I'm done. I'm done with this relationship. Four of Wands. Like, you're looking at this person as a jump off almost. I got bad memories with her. I showed her love. I thought it was one thing. It was something else, A very hoe type of energy. I can't reconcile with this person. Furthermore, I've healed from it. Three of Swords reverse. There's third parties. Okay, whatever. I'm just not going to have a relationship with her. But trying to move on. There's this second chance energy on it from this person. With this person, this chick from the past. There's a maybe answer here. Yeah, lovers. Big commitment. Lovers and friends. Oh, it's a good look, baby. Tell me again. If we lovers and friends. Oh, it's a good look, baby. Really good little baby. Yeah, this person, somebody here is renting a lot of space and the other person's here. Yeah, no doubt they got caught up in some shit for sure. They single after all, so why, if this person's single, okay, there's something here about getting caught up in some shit in the past. But Nine of Pentacles, this person is single after all, so there's a part of them, like, why should they have to control something? I don't have to control shit. I also feel like somebody here has a problem overspending, and they getting themselves caught up in some shit that's expensive, that because they couldn't control their spending as well. The current energy, I see us trying to walk away, but wanting to give this a second chance, a second try. Maybe, maybe we could make this work. Lovers is here. Maybe we could turn this into a commitment after all. Ten of Pentacles, I mean, looks like it's gonna, there's this big maybe energy on it. And here's the deal. Do you stay? Do you go? I kind of want to move on, kind of want to look at my other options, but I do kind of want to give this person a second chance. I'm just kind of not sure. A bigger part of me wants to say yes, because I see the possibilities here for a strong commitment and Ten of Pentacles, joining our finances together would be beneficial, because in the in the future, what I'm seeing here is an answered prayer. Real smart lady, real smart. But that decision is up to you on what action you take. I will say this. If this is some type of divine connection, there's an answered prayer in the future for you. Real smart person, real smart. Sharp as a tack. And the decision will be however you choose to go down this road with this person. You need to be very clear about what your expectations are, especially when it comes to faithfulness. Are you in a commitment or are you not? Because there's somebody here saying, listen, I don't know what you thought this was, but I'm single. Why should I have to control myself? Yeah, I mean, we hooked up or what, but we didn't really reconcile. There's no point in trying to heal this relationship. I mean, yeah, like I'm thinking about it and all, and their thoughts are with the other person a lot, but at the end of the day, they're also saying, I'm still financially responsible for myself. I'm a single energy. I don't have to control anything. Therefore, you don't have any control over me. Yes, I realize that you love me and all, but the issue is someone here is still very much stuck in a situation. And the other party is saying, I'm single and I'm still paying my own bills. Why do I need to control anything I do? And then we do the hokey pokey here on some type of divine union. All I'm going to say is, there's an answered prayer, but be very clear about what this relationship is and what it isn't in the future. That will decide on how far this thing goes. Because if we're going to play around with, I'm single, but I ain't, somebody is in a relationship while the other person ain't, come on now. That's not how it works. Don't play stupid, because this female's not. She could be an answered prayer, but she's not going to play stupid. And furthermore, this person's not, the challenge, this waiting game challenge of what direction this thing's going to go in, this Queen of Swords knows her value, knows her worth, knows that she's an answered prayer. She's not going to play this waiting game of what action somebody's fitting to do. She's not going to do it. So be very direct and come correct with this female, sir. Now, she could have did it with you, but be very, if that's the case, be very direct of what your expectations are. And there's no waiting around on this. Either you go, whatever road you two decide to go down, but if you sense some hesitation, then fuck it. Fuck it. There's something here about reconciliation with a past person. Looks like we broke our heart and got over it. So one of you did, one of you didn't, you both didn't. There's a bunch of hokey pokey energy here. 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Should we try it again? I could make a song out of that. China. Diaz. Yeah, honey. It says free readings. Of course I'm doing free readings. Why wouldn't you be sure? Will I get back on my feet at the beginning of next year? I don't. China want to know. Will this person get China Diaz? Will she get back on her feet? You've been disappointed a time or 10. Yeah. Listen, there's something here about being bored, being disappointed in the current energy, despite having something to show for it. I'm bored with what I have. Yeah, I've got stuff to show for it and what. But I'm really not interested. It looks like I've outgrown the current situation. I mean, yeah, I got stuff to show for it, but I'm kind of bored with it. Really not interested in what the current surroundings are. I see you taking control of this, and I see collaboration with others. And whatever this risk that you're going to take is, it's a step in the right direction. This is a very strategic risk it's very goal-oriented as far as your career goes. Taking control of this, collaborating with others, and taking a very calculated risk when it comes to your career is what I'm seeing for you. You've outgrown something. You're ready to move on to bigger and better. I see it working with you, and I see you collaborating with others, taking control of your current situation. Shonda, hello, Iman. Iman said, yeah, but Rome was burned down in one day. Okay. Well, womp womp. That part. That's the caveat, right? Rome was burned down in a day, that's for sure. Yeah. Wasn't built in a day, but damn sure was burned down in one day, that's for sure. Unfortunate, huh? Shahdan, Shahdan, something about a secret admirer. Please do a reading for me, secret admirer. This person believed they got a secret admirer. Do you think they have one or what? I don't know what that means, secret admirer. What's your name? Shahdan. Sahit Shah. Please read for me, secret admirer. Secret admirer for me. Woo! I hate to put somebody's business out here like this. I really do. You want to know. I mean, seriously, you want to spy on somebody? I'll do it with you, I guess. Maybe for real. I guess shit. Here's the deal. There's a in the recent past, there's a very wounded warrior energy here. A lot of fighting and a lot of protest. Maybe somebody's getting blocked or what. But this person is feeling like a wounded warrior. There's a lot here that you don't know, that they don't speak on. I also feel like there's a blocked energy in the recent past. No speaking, no talking, no communication. Someone here is in denial about a fresh start as well. Refusing to see it, confused. I'm confused about this fresh start. It's so hard. How would that even work? They're delaying. They're making it harder than what needs to be. In the recent past, like, why is this so hard? What is the delay here on this fresh start? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because in the recent past, what is all this dishonesty? There's all this disrespect and denial about who did what and when. And this is just a dream. This is just a fantasy in the past. There's a lot of disrespect. There's a lot of dishonesty here that somebody refuses to see as far as getting this fresh start off the ground. Because there's a delay in the fresh start. Well, why is that? Well, there's all this disrespect and lies, keeping somebody confused. And then it just shatters, tower. That's why it failed in the past. It failed in the past because we're trying to fight something, yet we're only giving partial truths. And then we're telling somebody we're going to get a fresh start with them. But then there's all this deceit and dishonesty in the past, keeping someone confused, considering them like they're just playing them like they an option, playing games with them like they just an option. And that backfired terribly. Tower. That's it. Deep, that's all, folks. Somebody here was a pig. Current energy. Well, I mean, maybe not, honestly. Does he love me? Does he love me not? Maybe not, because Page of Cups challenge. Here's the deal. This is a hard conversation that's fueled with a lot of arguing, and this is unrequited love. The truth here is that somebody needs to heal for a bit. There's so much healing, and I feel like they need to heal not only from whatever this situation is, they also may need to heal from abusing substances. The truth here is somebody here has been hurt. It's going to take them a while to heal. Good looking female and all, but when I look at this female, she's fine, super fine. She's very witty, good looking, strong enough to move forward, but there is a very healing energy that's going on, and it's not hard to see. Like this person, to be honest with you, to be true, it's not hard to see if this person needs time to heal. They need time to heal. They need time to heal. Somebody here is exhausted. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Furthermore, I think this person needs help healing. I need help healing, man. I need help getting myself back on track. I need help. There's a female here saying, listen, the truth here is I'm fucking tired. Like, when is someone going to pour into her? I need help. When does someone help me heal? This person's hurt, man. They're trying to heal. Good looking female, very confident, very assured of herself. But if you must peek in on this female, truth is, I've been hurt. She's been hurt. She needs time to heal. Furthermore, I feel like somebody here owes her that. It's time for someone to pour into this female. If I'm talking to a female, ma'am, the truth is you're tired. This is exhausting. It's time for someone to pour into you. If I'm talking to a female, it's time for someone to pour into you for once. Because this is a bunch of unrequited love, a bunch of arguing, a bunch of jealousy, a bunch of strife and bullshit, a bunch of being confused, being lied to, being sold a pipe dream that something was going to come out, get a fresh new beginning. But then there's a delay on that. Why does it seem so hard? Well, of course, that's going to collapse. Well, if we're going to have a talk about this, just depends, because there's just a lot of unrequited love right now. And I think somebody's been put through the ringer. It's time to relax and focus on healing oneself and making a whole person out of yourself. Again, if I'm talking to a female. And if somebody won't pour into you, if I'm talking to a female, if someone refuses to pour into you and you can't get anybody to help you heal, you need to focus on yourself and yourself only and come out a whole new, fresh person. Otherwise, you're going to just continue this cycle of unrequited love, feeling like it's a competition. It's a very childish energy. If you must know, if you want to peek in on somebody. I feel like someone here is peeking in on a female, on a healing process at that. Are you going to help her heal, or are you just going to watch from the sidelines and make shit worse? Lewis A., I can't. I'm not good with timelines, hon. When you going to start this new job, I'm not good with timelines. Lewis A., is the boss stealing money? Boss stealing money from Lewis. Is the boss stealing money from Lewis? Spirit guide message. Strongest off the first cards that jump are the strongest message on the board. About time you came here. There's a spirit guide here saying about time, about time, about time. Maybe the spirit guide's tired of waiting in line too. Shit. About time. Oh, man. I don't see any stealing. Lewis A., is the boss stealing? No stealing. Unless you want to consider selling you a pipe dream a steal. I'm not stealing from you. It's just pipe dream. Yeah. Because look, in the recent past, they're talking about the time, right? Divine timing. Just give it some time, go with the flow. And this person, this boss figure, is very confident and very optimistic about the future. They're saying, listen, things look real good. Just give it some time. We're going through a transition period at this time. This boss, this leader is very optimistic, and they're very good at giving you the good side of what's to come. And not for nothing, this boss genuinely believes it. This boss believes that this is a good time. There's a transition period, that luck is on his side. He's very optimistic about the future, and he's speaking life. He's speaking the optimistic side of what's going on. However, in the current energy, we're not seeing it pay off. You know, I'm bored. What's up? What's up? Right. I'm not interested in all this other shit that you're offering. I'm not interested. I'm not bothered. I want to know about what you promised in the past. Well, star challenge. Listen, I know you're bored. I know you're not interested in what I'm about to say. There's partial truths here. There's a gentleman here, a ruler, that's doing his best to frame this thing in the right light. I get it that you're disappointed. I get it that you're bored. I get it that some of the stuff that I might be telling you right now, you're not interested in. However, the star challenge, he's doing his best to stay positive and stay factual about the current events. In the future, there's a fresh start. However, it comes with some losses. Yes, there's a start here for, there's something here about a fresh start in the near future. There's a fresh start, but it does come with some losses. There is an apology. Listen, there's a fresh start here for a new beginning. However, comma, I regret to inform you. I regret to inform you of some losses, but he's got to be factual about it. He has to. He has to be factual about it. You know, I regret to inform you, basically. There's a leader here that took some bad advice. He was very excited. However, this is a loss for him as well. It looks like he took some very poor advice from someone that he trusted. This leader trusted another advisor, maybe his boss, a manager, whoever that is, had this guy all excited. He's disappointed as well. This is a loss for him. Hierophant reverse, it's advice that he shouldn't have taken. He didn't know any better. He respected this person. He trusted them at their word. And unfortunately, now he's got the burden of going in and telling you and anybody else that will listen or wants to know. He's got to frame this in a light to get people excited. However, he's got to lower the boom. It's hard. He considers these people his friend, and he knows that it puts stress. It puts stress on, it's not like you're his family. However, this is not a bad dude. Whoever this boss character is, it's not a bad, this is not the villain. This is somebody that trusted advice from someone that he thought he could trust, and he's at a loss himself. He's also stressed out. He wants to promise this fresh start. He really does, a new beginning, but there's some unfortunate, he's got to come clean with the truth about some losses here. You know, these are people, this is him saying, you know, he considers you family, friends. He feels the burden. He's taking the burden just as much as you all are. He's taking the loss. He's upset about it as well. This is not a leader that is up to no good. This is a leader that trusted someone else who was also being guaranteed that things would improve, and it just didn't. It didn't. It's going to get worse before it gets better, and then that's how it's being painted to him, that, you know, it's, he's got the burden of letting people down. He's got the burden of promising a fresh start, but in the meantime, I've got to come correct and tell you the losses. There is another gentleman in the background that is a liar, that is a deceiver, that is very arrogant, a dictator, if you will. Yeah, this person makes money. They make money, they make executive decisions. And collaborating with this person who has this much control over the company or whatever this is, he's forced to do whatever this guy tells him to do and stand on it. And stand on it. This is what I told you to do. I'm forced to collaborate with some guy that is a dictator. This person has more control than the other guy. Yeah. And I'm trying to tell you, he's like, well, things are hard. We're juggling money. But his judgment right now, whoever this dictator is, that's the final judgment with this dude. Whatever he says goes. Trying to work with this person and collaborate with them, they're on two different pay scales. If someone here has more control over the financial aspect of this than what you're aware of, and he's got control of this, whatever he's forced to do, he's forced to hurt people. I've got to announce the losses. I've got to hurt people's feelings. However, comma, he is saying that he's standing up for what he believes in. He's standing up to this. And he's promising a better future, Ace of Pentacles. He's promising that this will get better. I feel like there was heated words in the recent past as well. I've got all this shit on my plate. Judgment. How do you see it that way? How do you see it that way? I'm trying to work with you, but there's a conflict here of interest. However, comma, whoever this tyrant is that has more control and whatever he tells him to do, he's going to do. And there's an apology here. I'm sorry to tell you this. I'm sorry to announce this. There's a loss here, and he realizes that some people are going to leave. They're going to leave. This is also hard with, this could be suspended travel as well. You know, I'm sorry. I know I said that things were going in one direction. However, we've had a setback. We've had a setback. In the future, though, this person is standing up for what they believe is right, and they are standing up for new opportunities. I see a female getting involved in the future as well. And this woman here is not playing no games. There is something here in the future down the pipeline anyway, where someone stands up and there's a brand new financial opportunity. This Queen of Swords challenge, this is a bully in a dress, okay? I don't know who this female is, but she knows her shit. She's going to stand up for folks. If this is equal rights and equal pay, this woman gets involved in the future. Lewis. And she says what she means to. She'll get down and dirty. And she fights with her words, though. The tongue is mightier than the sword. She knows her shit. Anyway, I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm done for the day. I'm going to try to give it some more energy this week. I've got to get up early this week, so I'll have some extra time this week through the week to try to catch up on some. I know I missed yesterday, so I'm going to try to make up for that reading this week, and I'm going to try to overcompensate as well. So I'll be up early a few times this coming week, so I'm going to try to fit in a couple mini readings throughout the week. I won't be able to give you 2 hours, but I can give you an hour. All right, y'all. Thank you for my loyal subscribers. Thank you for the new ones. Thelma, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the help and all the work that you do here on this channel. Everybody here, happy Sunday, and y'all take care. I'll see you soon.